Hello, hi. So this is going to be a really short video. So one thing that I was thinking about is that there is a lot of hype about AI and how AI is going to replace most of the things that humans do in the near future. While I do think that there is no clear deadline to it, I do think that we're still very far away. All these LLMs and chat GPTs and like these are good, and they have and we have made some significant improvement in the field of artificial intelligence in the past, let's say 5 years. But I don't think so that it's I may be wrong, but I don't think so that it is still close enough to replace what human intelligence can do. I think a good code written by the code written by these large language models still need some supervision, so they do act as good assistants. But uh, I think to say that this is going to replace human intelligence, I think that's a bit of an overstretch. And I while it may be while it may be an ideal possibility for humans to create a piece of technology uh, that is at par or maybe much better than human intelligence. But I think through thousands of years of evolution, I don't think so that we are still close enough. I think we are still very far behind. It can write some good code, but I think what it is doing is it is just accumulate it's a good search is what I think it is, and a good autocomplete, if I would say. But we say so many tech layoffs happening, but it has made coders more productive. A good coder is now more productive than ever. He can There is no need for him to write so much of code on its own. It can just, if he knows what he's doing, he can just check whether the chat gpt is writing good code or not, or whether these large language models like claude or perplexity are writing good code or not. So the one who knows what he's doing can get really good results out of these large language models, as compared to the person who have no idea what he's talking about, or he doesn't understand code. So I do think that we're still very far behind. But one important fundamental question that we need to ask is that what should we learn at this point? Because there is a lot of hype that uh, there is nothing worth learning at this point, and I very strongly disagree with that. I think there are a lot of much bigger problems to solve, even though there are certain level of jobs that would be replaced, or I would say they are made more efficient through AI. So not only we would be able to do high quality work, or we would be able to much solve much bigger problems. uh, our time would be spending on much more important things, answering much more important questions. So I don't think so that science has figured out all the answers. So to make a claim that there would be nothing for humans to do, I don't truly believe it. That's a lot of exaggeration, and there is a lot of hype because these AI startups are getting a lot of funding. A lot of money is being pumped into the markets to advertise for these models, and if you try them, like they're like most are not really good. So in the past few years, AI has some done significant work in softwares when it comes to image production and writing code. But I don't think so it can write good, but it cannot write great. So as I said before, it's a good assistant, but it's I would say it's still far behind when it comes to replacing humans, at least in high quality work. I think the people who are afraid of AI are mainly who believe themselves that they are incompetent and they do low level work, and they think that they are not very adaptable. I think people who are highly adaptable and learn things fast, I think they would survive this AI wave. And uh, yeah, yeah, that's what I think. Like, if you are highly adaptable, someone who can learn really fast, implement things fast, build things fast, and ship things fast, then I think that is not and just stay curious, I would say. uh, that really helps a lot. That has always helped me. I know, try to conform less to the societal expectations. uh, I learned it much later, but uh, that just helps. Just stay curious, learn about things that fascinates you, and try to find a common point where you can monetize it as well, because that's how you earn. If there is a something that's an overlap of two Venn diagrams of like what you like and what the society wants, and the intersecting part is where you can monetize things, an overlap of both worlds. So yeah, that's what I think. But one question that I still needed to answer was that what should one learn? And I think it this is the time where you have to build important foundations for yourself. So what I usually answer is that study a lot of physics, mathematics, computer science, economics, and psychology. Like that helps a lot. And this takes time, like getting good at these things. Let's so like uh, it's not a YouTube video recommending that you can do certain things in a like 1 month, 2 month. I would say that this takes years, and it's good to build that foundation and give it that amount of time. Like I think you can do really well in like 2 to 3 years if you spend uh, consistent amount of time doing these things. So I think learn as much as physics as you can. Do as much, do physics, do mathematics, do computer science, learn to build programs, and just experiment with things. And as I said, just stay curious and connect different dots. And somewhere down the line you would see that you would find something really interesting, and eventually I think you would be able to monetize it as well, because I think most of the things can be monetized at this point. Like we live in a world where reacting to memes is a thing, and it get a lot of views, and people are able to monetize it. So it's a very interesting period of time that we live in. It's really cool to see such interesting things happening. But these are also scary times, I would say. Maybe I'll, I would say uncertain times. So scary, fascinating, but also makes you anxious at the very same time. So just try to stay curious, learn to deal with the uncertainty. It's just part of life, and unfortunately or fortunately, this AI hype has made people more and more anxious and very uncertain about future. uh, people don't want to I read an article, or it was some kind of report, that people don't want to have kids because they are very uncertain about future, which is an interesting thing to know. I think we as society live in the most peaceful of times, but still I think it's a very kid unfriendly society as well. I think we are at max when it comes to creating an environment, or having a society where people want to have kids. I think most people, at least in the urban centers, are like very very uncertain when it comes to having kids. That's just an observation that I read, or it was a report of some kind from some, I think, VC firm or something like that, uh, which was very interesting. So yeah, just learn first principle thinking, study a lot of physics, study a lot of mathematics, computer science, psychology, and basic of economics, I would say. Learn game theory, that helps a lot. uh, Learn try to basically, the point of all these is to build first principle thinking, and schools and colleges don't really teach you that, uh, which is kind of sad. But if you're just smart enough, you would eventually figure this out, and you don't need a lot of intellect to see through things the way they are. But yeah, that was it. Try to build the critical thinking and first principle thinking. That helps a lot. It Yeah, it does help a lot. Just making better decisions, and just kind of figuring things out. So yeah, that was it. That was all I wanted to say in this video. uh, Stay curious. As I said, do a lot of these subjects that I mentioned. Make sure you have a really strong foundation on these, and these just serves as great mental models for life. And read a lot, read better, stay curious, do a lot of computer science, build projects, experiment a lot. Yeah, that's it. And I don't and just try to monetize this thing. Okay. uh, yeah, just stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video. I know that I've posted after a really long time, but I'll try to stay more consistent about this, and I'll be producing more of unfiltered and unedited videos more for now. Yeah, thank you, goodbye. See you in the next video.